Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Mixed up time, or mix up time, should I say, for tonight's Sunday night special. And I'm not going to say I'm flying solo, but I have got a new crew member, or partially new crew member, certainly a new cameraman, who's not had a lot of practice on the gimbal, but come and say hello, Mr. New Cameraman. Is he a look? So there we go. He's been helping me all afternoon, bless him. I said bless him, it's going to cost me a pretty penny, no doubt. The hourly rate is quite impressive. So first one, guys, just please tell me somewhere how is the audio okay and I've got everything set. Because that's the worst bit. If we've got bad audio, the last thing we need, isn't it? So let's just wait for a confirmation on that first. Someone who's watching will tell me. Fine here, there we go. Fantastic stuff. I'm glad to hear it. So we've been debugging last week in the end. Oh my God. Tell you what, Joe's missus says her voice is still annoying. I know, I'm getting sick of it at a minute, to be honest. Yes, debugging. I mean, my God, as if having a koi business at the kind of volume and scale this is operating in stressful enough. Being pretty much a software company to some degree at the minute as well is adding a whole different dynamic to it, and it got me last week. Obviously the attempt on Thursday with the issues, we muddled through, you know, we get the fixes, we get it done, and then Friday came, we were still having teething problems, and we were just zonked. I was zonked. I thought, you know what, we'll wait and work on it. Dan has been working very, very hard on it. So tonight is yet another test. All has been seemingly going well. There is there's some auction lots running, which are going to be ending around 7. We will be taking a look at those. And then I've got a roster of events over the next probably hour and a half to get out. We're going to, there's a few particular batches this is aimed at. Of course, the Hi Utsuris are in there about midway through. We're going to start tackling them. They are coming. They're going to be on a short run auction with the anti-snipe. 2 different starting prices on those special 6 fish that are in the growing pond and will stay there. I've got DK Shiros. I forgot how many we've got photographed. So we're going to start soon with a special fixed prices on those ones. And there's a few to auction as well. So that's going to be nice. That's going to be quick fire ones over on the Koi for Sale page. The Chagois tonight are stunning. Now, I've got a few more Chags. There might be a few specials we do on them. I'm yet to decide. Then the Hi Utsuris, and I've got some more Nogami Showas. These things are spectacular. So there's 2 very, very nice ones on there at the moment. And there's more to come as well. So if you're not successful, them 2 are there in the mix as well. And I think, if I remember right, that is the lot. But there's a lot of fish. There's a lot of fantastic fish as well. So I'm really sat here hoping it all goes well. And rather than schedule everything up, just in case it doesn't, I'm going to. I've got everything kind of half set in the background, ready to ping them over. So, oh my God, that's just smell of that's driving me crazy. Arthur's just got pizza served to him before we get started. That's not bad, is it? Eh? Hang on a minute. In fact, we'll test out. We'll test out the cam. Get this set up. Unbelievable. Quality. Zero V. So anyway, that is what we have got. While he's just munching that down, I will take a moment to tell you, in case you are new to this, how it works and what is going off. Obviously, we'll have a midway one on that as well. Well, not poor Colin. He's at home probably devouring a lovely, lovely Sunday dinner at the minute. So, yes, I'm sure Colin will be fine. At least I've not dragged him in, eh? That would have been rough. Hence why we're trying it this way tonight. So if you are joining me or joining us on YouTube and you'd like to take part or get to see more of the fish that are coming up, I would advise you to get jumped onto my platform at nishikigoi.com. I'm going to get this on a banner, by the way, for the future ones. You can join using the QR code above. That'll take you straight to registration. And the best way to enjoy this is through the experience we're building over there, where on one device, one screen, you can get our community chat, you can get the live stream video or just audio only, and browse across the pages and see all the fish that are getting pinged up. Plus, and it has been working, I've seen it, no need to refresh during the stream. Anything I put live will automatically appear on your page. We've built everything to work that way, because if you are on there, it will interrupt your live stream for a moment, which probably, it's not a massive deal, but everything does just automatically appear an update on the page. It is rather simple. So that's that. Yeah, I hope you've all had a nice chilled Sunday, and I suppose we should get stuck into it. Going to be starting with, I think it's 5 DK Shiros I've got. Going to be a cracking, really cracking, just fixed price on these ones. These will appear on the koi for sale page. So that's where you'll want to be when we get them. We have netted them up already. All I've got to do is work them through the system one by one. So I'm going to get set on that space. I have got a few of them that are going to get auctioned as well, but this first lot up, a bit of a treat. Some real special prices on them. Let me just get my right setup. And as with other night, I've not done any of the descriptions or anything on these because obviously we're here live, no need to. And if you are making a purchase, these fixed price ones, it is the first person to check out. We'll get it once you've got your confirmation, it's yours. If you get part way through and kicked out, somebody has beaten you to it. So there we have it. Good size these as well. Right, is my assistant ready? Nearly. Yeah. We might have to wait, folks, till he's finished scranning. Oh, brilliant stuff. I tell you what, I'm going to get set on my view. Hang on a minute. Just another word of warning. I think we're all good on the audio because we're on the wireless mics. So if we're out in the fish house and the audio drops, don't worry. As soon as I get back in range, I've tested it. It seemed all right. I didn't lose my blue light. But you just never know. Oh, it's not that one. It's this one I'm after. Here we are. Oh, I need to take that logo off as well, don't I? I don't want to be covering my face. Be less of a treat for you all, ain't it? While he's getting sorted, look, you can just have a quick. This is the pond right by. Look, these are my Nogami one batch, my smaller ones. I'm growing right through. I'm not selling any of these till later on. Feeder's just gone off for them. Looking good. More UV malfunctions are spotted last week. All of a sudden, in 2 days, it's turning green. UVs have all been serviced. The wires in the end were all kapuched. How are we doing, AJ? Unbelievable scenes, eh? This pond is all now empty, waiting for something. Likely going to be Taniguchi fish, I should imagine. I think all your Ikarashi Azumi grow-ons are all in here, look. That is actually clearing as it stands. Looking good. Tell you another pond you've not really seen for a moment. This is looking good. A few of you got grown fish in here. This is the Saito. And my goodness, some of the metallic fish out have come on in here. Aaron at Humbakoi actually featured these on his channel. If you've not seen it, you can jump over at the last selection. They'll be coming to do the next part on these soon. I think he's going to be shocked at how they're looking. Right, shall we drag this lad away? We're going to do a pass off on the camera. What do you want me to do? Shall I put it down on here? Yeah. There we go. You got it? Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm tripping over the bowl. Right, let's go for it. I need a sock first. Yeah, on that one it is, mate. Here we go. What I'll do is I'll let everyone do a rating of your cameraman skills at end, shall we? That'll decide how much you get paid. So DK Shiros, these are Nisai ones I was doing the winter grow on with. Come in as really small Nisai, just been held in their fish house. And these are ones that have unfortunately just developed. I'm not super happy with all of them, but they're going to be quite phenomenal value for you all. And then I have a few pieces selected out that are going to be auctions. A couple of sprint auctions. So there we go. That's our first 5. Got some good shots out. Let's have a look. Everyone gave me. Let's have a first camera rating for when we get back. If it needs to improve. So there we are. There's your first look at him. Ray Sharman getting a server error on registration again. Ray, sorry about that. I can't. In fact, I will just ping Dan a message now. It's been a persistent one. We thought we fixed. We'll give it another shot. I've pinged him a message. We'll have a look. He might be able to jump in. Neil Cooper, child labour. Right, Arts, we've got someone here saying 10 out of 10. And you get paid double time on a Sunday. Don't be telling him that, folks. We don't need to be putting ideas like that in his head. Someone else saying pay him double. Blooming heck. It's no worries. We'll £50 an hour. Better be putting these prices up then, hadn't I? Right, let me move these over. You want to get a position over here, dude? Turn it back round. There we go. Right, on the fish then, dude. They'd rather see fish than my chicken legs. We've got fresh spray. Now I have put, there's a bit of anaesthetic in everything, guys, because we don't want any of that jumping out, do we? Just pay attention to on your screen, look, for what people are seeing. There we go. So there we have it, ladies and gents. What we've got, there's a couple of males in there. You can see they just got that because of the season, that yellow into the skin. Put it down, look. There we go. Sweet. Bit of yellow into the skin. Now, that will get better. It's the time of year, all the rest of it. But I'm factoring it in because they don't look the best on the day, which is an important part. And then we've got a couple here. If you make sure you get this in, Arts. This one, lovely female. It's just got a bit of this colour on the gill and in the peduncle there. This one, another lovely female, but again, it's actually split its fin a little bit as well, which we'll factor that in a bit more. Bit of colour there. And then this one just had a random bit of carp pox on here and on the front of the fin, and it's left it not 100%. So what we're going to be doing with those, they're a good size as well. Well, I think 30 to 35 is the range. Straight up, £100 each. Bosh. NNDDK Shiro. So I'm going to set to work now, start loading them up. What I might do is just ping them all through. I'll drop them one by one as I pop them through. I'm not going to tell you which. You'll need to be on the Koi for Sale page. Like I say, you don't need to refresh or anything like that. They will just pop up. Please remember, if you're new to this, there's no shipping at checkout. We've completely disconnected that from the experience. So all you need to do is you can go ahead and make your purchase, and you can go the fish one. You've won it. If you win it, it'll be in your My Collection page shortly after. And then there's the shipments tab. You can go on there, create a new shipment, and away you go from there. And these prices are only for tonight as well. Everything you're being offered is for tonight only. If it's fixed price, obviously if it's auction and it still don't go, same applies. Right, first one is live, ladies and gents, and 34 cm. I'm going to work through the rest now. That did just appear. Everything was working great on that one. So, like I say, you've got to complete checkout in order to get it. And you may well, if you get booted out, you know someone else has beaten you to it. Sean, what's your favourite one in there, Arts? Point the camera right, or point at it. There's a bit of a Shiro man, AJ. In fact, in a little bit, we should show people your special one, shouldn't we? That one, that's the one that's just gone up as well. How's that? And there we go. Next one is on its way out, ladies and gents. Say £100 each, 34 and 33 cm so far. Crazy value. Now, there's a few people reporting errors trying to register. Dan has just got back to me, but he's not back until about 20 minutes, unfortunately. So I do apologise. Just another bug we seem to be getting plagued with. So we will get that rectified as soon as possible. And I do apologise if it's causing you issues tonight. Okay, next one coming up. This is one of the female ones heading out. think that's three of 5. It is 2 more to come. And once they're all away, we'll take another look at them all. So these are available until 8 o'clock this evening. Two, three, four. So far, we've got 34 cm, 35 cm, 34, 33, £100 apiece, 2 males, 2 females from the infamous NND DK line. Just crazy, crazy value, that. And Bosch. They're all there, ladies and gents. Now on the Koi for Sale page. Should just have appeared naturally. And like I say, if you want it, it's the first person to check out will grab themselves one. I'm going to get my magic white net. We'll then just take a closer look. So this one, first of all, you've really got that fantastic bandy pattern starting to form. I'm very confident in the right season you'll really clear this Shiro up on this one. It's just because it's that time of year for them. But you see the quality, really deep, intense zooming, nice head pattern forming, great size, or great body shape to it as always. The other male one, a little bit more intense. This will take a little bit more work to clear up, but the pattern is fierce and the sumi thickness look is incredible. You will tend to get that with it being male, that thicker sumi, as you do get more intense benny with male Go Sankey. And again, that's sort of a lot to form at the back end still. Going to take time. Structurally superb though, and that memoire head pattern, very, very nice. The females, this one was a bit gutting. This came from having almost no sumi as it's grown out, and it's got that superb checkerboard starting to form. Great body line to it. So the only flaw back, and the difference here is literally this fish probably being in the 400-500 realm, is the bit of colour. It's actually under the gill plate. And then that tiny bit of the peduncle, which looks like sumi will actually mask eventually. I know it's probably not on the listing, I'm not sure, but your female on that one. This one, again, we've got such immense skin quality. So vibrant. Oh, that's the one with the split fin, isn't it? In fact, let's... just going to make a quick adjustment on that one with the split fin. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that last one, because of the split fin, I forgot about that. £75, that one's just going down to. Oh, first couple have gone. 2 of the females gone, and I've just knocked that last female down to 75 quid. No doubt there'll be a fight for that. It's a split. It'll just take a little bit of time, but it will heal. It's in a perfect place. Steve Chapman, how do I buy fish? Yeah, well, typically, I would encourage you to go over to my platform, rickystoddart.nishikigoi.com, and register. But we are having an issue with the registration at the moment because of a server changeover the other day. So you can give it a shot. Use the QR code above. It'll jump you straight to registration. And over on the platform, you can get the stream, community chat, the job lot. Oh, has it died on you, mate? Right, steady. Just 1 minute, folks. It's done that going limp trick it does to Luke. There you go. You're back. Got it? There you go. There's Luke had to go on one. There we go. Happy days. Yeah, the 75 quid has gone now. It's the 2 male. And in fact, to tell you what, we're going to leave them on for a little bit longer because they're all crazy, crazy value. We'll take out the 3 that have now gone, Artie. So that one's sold. And that one. I tell you what, because it does seem should always be a bit of price variance, and there's my fuck up really, because the females were too much of a bargain. Although obviously a couple of flaws on them, but I want these gone. Just clear down some space. Just drop one of the males to 80 quid. It will not go any lower. It's an absolute steal. And I'll drop the other one as well. Some crazy deals to get us started, and then we'll move on to we've got a couple lined up for some sprint auctions. 3, I think, actually. There you go. Last chance on them. Two males there. 80 quid a piece, 33, 34. Yeah, it's just bonkers. It's bonkers, but I do, like I say, I need to be clearing this down. As one of them just got snapped up, and I should guess the other one will not be far behind, because that is crazy. Ben asking anything else coming tonight. We've got a full night of it, Ben. We really have. The Super Pandora Hi Utsuris I've got. Some more Shiros, Nogami Showas. There's fish on the auction page already. And possibly a few more Chagoi, not sure. But there we go. Right, we're going to get these ones back for now, and I'll get the auction lots. I should expect to see that other male gone when I got back, because for 80 quid, if you're not seeing where that's heading and what that can become, we all need to have a word. Right, back to the pond. This is AJ. Socks inside out. Can't cope with that. Just... There we go. Oh, he's trying the backwards one. You seen Luke do that?
Yeah.
It's a skill, that is. Get that. How's he done there, ladies and gents? I reckon superb. See them going back in. Away they go. Right, next one's up. These are going to be 3 sprint auctions. Same as we did the other night. 3 minutes they're going to be. I'm going to set them a couple of minutes apart. I hope he's going for it again. Couple of minutes apart, and there'll be a 30-second anti-snipe on it. We're going to go with a really reasonable start bid on these again for some fun. I'm not actually sure what we've got in here. Nobody snapped that male up. Unbelievable. Chappie, which stash level we're getting tonight for the Utsuris? I didn't say there were only 3 stash levels. What are we saying? Ricky, have you got any big Sorogoi at the farm? No, I haven't. Not a variety that ever buzzes me that much, to be honest. Yeah, good point. Good point. Right, anyway. Last one. 80 quid, folks. Come on. Come on. Right, let's get these shifted over. Now, how many people are going to overlook where that can go? I'm telling you. They're always... What's it? Yes. In fact, should we go and, before we get stuck into this, should we go and show everyone your Shiro? Hey, up, camera's having a meltdown again. That's it. Look, just keep it. Hang on, let's have a look.
Keep doing that muted thing. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's because it is actually muted. It's reminding you, mate. All right, you're back.
Right, Shiro then.
Go on, let's just have a look at these a minute. So, so these three are going to be your 3 auction lots. Just bear with us if that camera does go a bit odd. The gimbal it's on can be a bit of a nuisance. Yes, so I don't know if you saw it, Arthur, when he went to Japan with me, the first time, was it, Arts?
Yeah.
First time he went with me, he ended up getting a very special deal off of Fujo and Makoto at NND for his own DK Shiro. And he grew it on there for a year. The transformation was remarkable. It was really remarkable. And then I ended up with it here, of course, and it's just grown and grown and grown. It's an absolute beast, Arts, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's go in there before we get stuck into them, because they'll be fine there. Shall we go and show everybody?
Yeah.
Nice and steady. Look, you can lift it up a bit more. There you go. So yeah, this thing is an absolute unit. And I think you're probably going to make a few people a bit envious with this one, to say it's one of 2 fish koi that you own. 3. Yeah. In Daddy's main pond. I mean, just look at it. It's an absolute brick shit house. This is everything the DK line is capable of. What is it now? About 4-year-old, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, is it a boy or a girl?
Female.
Girl.
Believe. I think if the 3 had a choice from, is the one that trained I, and he blew everyone away. There we go. Big year ahead for that one, I think. It really is. So there you have it. If you're not feeling inspired after seeing that. So these are, that one, Artis, was from the original 1st generation DK, and these are from that 2nd generation. But yes, people like that, Arthur. No surprise. Right, so 3 in here for auctions. Now I know we've got 2 females. Sure that was female. Yep. Not sure with this one. Yes, female. So there we go. This one I've just noticed on netting up. You can get a good look at that art. Just a tiny bit of, seems to be under the skin, just a bit of pink. It's not actually come through as secondary colour. Look at that, look, good angles. Well done, Artie. But all factored in. So the plan with these, I'm going to set it up now. Going to have 3-minute auctions, 30-second anti-snipe. Going to be £100 start bid on each, and away we go from there. Right, so for these ones, ladies and gents, you will need to be on the auctions page. Obviously, there's a few running on there at the moment, as you will well see. Some absolutely epic Chagoi, a couple of stunning Nogami Showas. Right, I'm going to set these up. Just Bear with me a moment. And we're in. Happy days. Right, first one up's going to be that smaller one with the lovely, lovely pattern. Just £1 increments as well, nothing heavy. £30 seconds. So if you bid within the last 30 seconds, it's adding 30 seconds on. But it is a battle. And no max bidding on those ones. You've got to be on it and you've got to be present. There we go. Right, first one. I'm actually going to publish it. But bidding will not. I'm going to publish it straight away. Bidding won't start till shortly after. And what we got there? 38. That should be all good. So we are looking at 3 females. You're just catching your knee on that, dude. Just into the bowl a tiny bit more. I'm not quite sure where on the auctions page. Oh, initially, sorry. It'll be on the... Right, hang on a minute. What have I done? I'm playing with something here I've not actually tested. Bear with me. Published at... It should. It is indeed. It's now live, ladies and gents. It is now live. Go, go, go. £100 start bids, just £1 increments. There we go. There we go. Now, that's the one we're actually on, Arts, at the minute, this one. Keep a bit of focus. Look at that pattern. Fantastic bandy pattern on it.
Oh, it's doing that thing again.
Sweat, that's it.
Is it that one?
Yes, that one. And like I say, 30 seconds on. If you bid in the last 30 seconds, that is at 105 at the moment. I'm going to get the next one loaded up. It's going to be the other heavier pattern one. Because hang on, stop panicking. Got it?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, next one up. Oh, I think I'm still on bloody other listing. Right, how are we doing with that one? 109 at the minute, 110, 111. We are coming up to the last just under a minute. See, next one goes up. I'm going to steal your attentions. We're having to multitask, which puts all the men at a disadvantage, and any of you ladies in there at a massive advantage if you're in and bidding. See how we're doing, 118 now. So we are heading into them last 30 seconds. You bid now, it's going to whack 30 seconds back on. That's where the fun begins. There we go, 119 now. I'm working on the other one as we speak. And then after these, we're having some Hi Utsuris. We're getting it done. I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. You go. Next one's coming up at 6:42. That one will be appearing. 125. We're on the last into the last 10 seconds now on that one. And boom, that is the end of that one. And all working smoothly, which is absolutely fantastic. So the other one is dropping in a moment. This is the next one, Arts. Absolutely superb. Look at that head pattern, the flow of the thing, the sumi quality. Look, don't push it. It don't like that. Bare wheels, folks.
Why does it do that?
Right, here we go. Keep it that way. Make sure it's all kept that way because it'll lose its balance. It's like being on a roller coaster there, isn't it? Eh? Right, next one is now live. Like I say, it's this one here. Lovely flow of that look. Great skin quality. Lovely head pattern. Exactly the same. Fantastic stuff. Some cracking value on the other fish in that auction. The other fish that are on the auction page are ending at 7. So actually, I should get you a quick look at those as well. Right, just working on the next Shiro. Which will be on at 6:45, that one. And that one is all set. So we're up to 125 on that one currently, which is this one. Don't keep touching that, mate. There we go. All got good structures. It is a massive part of the genetics. So we're at 130 on that one now. 58 seconds to go. And then the next one coming up. How will you grow them until, Ricky? If it's these ones, there's no growing with these. We always state if there's growing. 136 on that Shiro now. 137. We're heading to them last 30 seconds. Got 30 seconds of anti-snack time. 140. And we're into that territory now. With the next one dropping any moment. 143 on that one. Now the next one is the one I really want you to pay attention to. Oh, the Hi Utsuri. So the Hi Utsuri, we'll discuss that when we get to it. The included period will be to the end of September, first of all, and we can discuss. There'll definitely be extended options from there available at the very least over winter, and we're always mindful. 146 on the Shiro. And the other one should be dropping live any moment. It is. The other one is now live as well. 153 on the other. Now this one, if you want a Shiro that's going to grow with that body, this is it. Look how the, I mean, it's all same batch. You can see the size differential. Obviously, female, the purity of that Shiroji is superb. And on the head, look. Now, I've been watching this fish transform. This Sumi's been creeping. This here starting to come up. We can see Sumi on the back. And the head I'm never worried about. DKs to me have always been super reliable with the memoir on the head. And the Motoguro in the fins. There's still ample time for it. Now, of course, you can't get top price for something when it looks like this. And I can't sit on everything forever. But I think there's a real opportunity for a beat the dealer fish there, knowing them as well as I do. But the big thing, I mean, the structure-wise, you can just see it absolutely towers. It's madness. 157 on the previous one and 140, 150 now on that. So, yeah, the last one is a beast. It really is a beast. It's one of them. If that does anything, and I suspect it probably will, pattern-wise like the others, it's a really valuable fish. But like I say, I just can't. 157 to the one end of 4. I can't sit on everything forever. Uh, 163 now on that one. I still think for what that could do, it's great value. If you could see the thickness, I don't know if it'll come through. Can you get a bit closer on it, Arts? The thickness of the white skin. There's potential there for some cracking fuka in as well. Absolute monster. And if I hadn't seen the progression I had already, I'd be a bit more skeptical. But I have. I just know it's the time aspect is all that's needed. 165 we're up to on that. We're into the last 20 seconds on it. You're in anti-snipe territory. If you're thinking about it, you can nick it for £1. Last 5. And bosh, it is gone. £165. Very nice. Well done on that one. That's those 3. And the male Shiro has gone as well from the last lot. So time-wise, we've got... what we got? I suppose when I put these back, we should have a quick look at those Chagoi. So please bear with me. You will... I won't be at base. I can't see your comments. We can come back to them. But I'm going to attempt to get you those 3 Chags that are on the auction to have a look at. And then, next up, it's Hi Utsuri time. At the same time, Dan must be back at his computer. I can just see the little refresh button has appeared. So if you want to take a minute and you've seen that come up on the platform, hit the refresh button. And whatever update he's just pushed might have improved something. I'll wait to hear from him on that one. Right, let's get these back then, Arthur. Now, these 3 Chagoi I'm going to turn your attention to are just superb. And the Nogami Showas likewise, which are showing incredible value at the minute because they have got a growing period to the end of September included in your final bid. There he is with his backwards walk again. You know, the only thing better there is if you did a moonwalk as well. Careful. Back in there you go. And we'll get that out. Right, let me see if I can actually find these Chagoi because I think we could get the one with the white tip fins for sure. They are not easy things to find. Yeah, that one with the white tip fins is out of this world. We'll take them in and have a look. Oh yeah, I think that other one's. Absolutely just getting me the slip. It's such a standout colour, that one, though, for sure. I've just got that. I can't, let's take them because I can't actually remember which Ginrin one it was that I've got. I think that's your favourite move, Arts, isn't it? Your backwards walk. Yeah. Good job you got the steady cam. So these Chagoi are indeed... Okay, guys, if you're watching, apparently registration is now fixed. If you're over on YouTube and wanting to get involved, you can hit the QR code above and get yourself in, and apologies on that one so far. So, 2 Chagois in question. These are the amazing, if you've not seen this, these were some of the silly big ones out the batch. Were just beasts. This is from the amazing line that Kanno's now created, which is a mix of the Sakai Super Mango Chagoi. So that was one of the Chagois that came off, and the pairing there was Karashi with Kowaku, which is where some of this deep red colour is ultimately coming from, because that produced a lot of Benigoi and Chagoi, but obviously that red pigment is there in the mix. So you've got these, the big thing we all know, Sakai Super Mango, it's that body. That body is one of a kind, and growth-wise is absolutely nuts. So it's the 2 there. You can see, we'll bring that up. This one that's formed has got the most amazing fins. So just to finish on the bloodline, the male part was actually Ginrin Chagoi from Marase. And we all know what Marase is to Mujimono. And the jumbo genetics he's got there as well. And I think that's why we're getting the white tippage on the fins here. Huge growth potential. The body lines on them, look, the amime, the net scale effect on them, breathtaking. And that one, the colour, just look at that, and that scale pattern. See if you can get close on that, Art. It looks amazing. Outstanding. Outstanding. They've got that more Sakai kind of side to the body as well, and yeah, mega. So there's your chance on those 2. We've got the white tip fin one at 210 at the moment, 225 on the other one. I think it's £5 increments, and there's a 3-minute anti-snipe. Dan's pushed another update by the looks of it. Feel free to refresh if you want to, and jump back on the stream. Right, Ginrin, you stay here, Arts, with them, and I'll grab that one. You're doing a cracking job with that, bless him. Absolutely. Now I've seen the picture. That Ginrin stands out in that pond. Unbelievable. Such a unique colour tone to it. The body on them for Ginrins, I think this is only riding at 160 quid at minutes. Absolute steel as it stands. There it is. Check that out. Umbakoi, good afternoon. Mr. Kev, males or females? I don't know. And to be honest, I don't even want to comment, because it will not be accurate. It will be an educated, well, slightly educated guess at the very best. I've set my sen up for trouble. Ben's asking me that as well. So yes, time is ticking on those ones. We'll have a look at the Ginrin up close. Look at the structure on that, and that colour tone. Breathtaking. That is absolutely stunning. Three great examples. Is there a black marking on the side? Which one? Ginrin. It's a bit dark around 3 scales. It can happen as the colour's changing. Rest the spot on. That's nothing on that one either. So you know the colour transitions up and down on them as well. So that's those ones. And then I'm going to go and just show you quickly the 2 Nogami Showas. I'm just going to show you them pond side. And then we're going to get set for the Hi Utsuri as those ones all see to themselves. Right, can you come with me, Arthur? I actually need to do the Showa, the 2 Nogamis. It's the old data on those. Because these pictures were taken a little while ago now. I've got a few more lined up in here for later as well. These 2 were a pick from before. There we go. Let's tell you what, let's have a good look at them arts on camera. I'm going to be back in a second. Of course, what we can do is just do a little test here for the other feature we rolled out the other day, because obviously we was photographing more Tosai in advance, giving us more opportunity. They look absolutely delightful in that bowl. More opportunity to have the records, the progress records of the fish. So if we do an update video, or we can just log a size, which is what I'm going to do with these 2 now. We can log a size and you'll see the graph. And when you buy the fish and it's added to your My Collection, you get all that data, original picture. Obviously, if we photograph them at another point, you'll get that, or add an update video, you'll get that as well. You can certainly tell they've had a nice volume increase. Let's get in a bit closer on them, Marty. Right, so that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Where are we at, Chagois? Oh, we're into the last 30 seconds on one of them. 210 on the one with the white tip fins. I'm shocked that's not had a bigger fight on it. 225 on the other one. 170 on that Ginrin. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I was contemplating starting that at a £200 start bid because worth every penny, in my opinion. It was steal at that, 100%. Right, so what I'm going to do is just find, if you're interested in these Nogami Showa, in a minute when I've added the update, it should, on their individual page, update it. Look how nice they look, though. A little bit darker spot where they are, but the skin quality, it's just depth of quality we'd expect from Nogami. 100%. The guy is just, it's a mindset. It's an unbelievable mindset the man's got drilled into him from all that Dainichi origin, Dainichi teaching. So, first one, let's have a look. And it is the first one coming up on the auction. I see we've got some anti-snark going on in the Chags now, which I'm glad to see, because they are superb. Yeah, the first one coming up in the auction, still at £200. You see, that's just a growing fee. Would for the period, they've got to be about 150 quid. So we've got a bargain. Just in a little bit closer arts on them fish. No one wants to see shitty floor. So that one, when we documented it, which would have been 2 weeks ago, we created that. And it was at 25 cm. So I'm just going to add a quick measure. Bang on where we expect to be. Look, it's now at 27. Fantastic. So I've just done the size update on that. If you now visit the product page for that one, absolutely love that. If you click through onto the listing, and just notice as well, there's a typo on there. It's Ikarashi Kazuto Heritage, not Azumi Heritage. But yeah, if you scroll down on the page under the details, you'll see that development history. You'll see the update we've just logged and the progress graph on there. So imagine that fish over time. You'll get the new pictures, new videos at the stage update. So end of September, the growing is. At that point, we'll generally do a video update. And if there's time, we'll do the photograph updates as well. And as we build that bit out in your My Collection, you'll have all that data, which is really, really nice to see. But the fish itself got so much going on. It's just quality. You can just see it all for me. I don't think it needs too many words. Get it up on the net a minute. Gleaming. We can even see, if you compare it to the picture, it's 2 cm, but also a nice bit of volume, really starting to fill out as well. So we're into 5 minutes on that. Some crazy good value. One of the Chags has ended. We've still got a fight on with the white tip fins, and the Ginrin's now looking a bit more sensible. Then the second Showa, absolute beast. That second one. Let's run the update on that. If you've had a look at that details page, what do you think? How cool is that? I can guarantee you're not seeing that anywhere else. It's a lot of work, but absolutely well worth it to have all this information there properly. 2 cm in 2 weeks. Bang on point they are. And they've been off food for a few days because I knew we'd have to get the net in, and we've got a load more photographing to do in there next week. So I'm going to get to the second one. Before it finishes, ideally. Still 205 quid on that first Showa. Wowzers. I think Artie's hands are hurting him. Gonna have to have a tin of man up, dude. We need you.
Can I measure this one?
Hey?
Can I measure this one?
Yes, go on. Artie wants to measure this one. Right, so yeah, what do you think to me development page? That's rather cool, top stuff. Glad you like that, Mickey. Are you doing the same auctions like we just joined in? We're doing all sorts at the minute, absolutely all sorts. 205 still on that last Showa. Come on, guys, that is madness. It will be, because that'll upset me at the end of September, knowing what that's going to become. Right, I'm going to take the cam over a minute, give the boy his hands a rest. Go on then. Make sure we get it nice and accurate, this one. Need to check his work. $28, I reckon. Right, I'll just keep that there for a minute. I'll tell you something I didn't really plan for here. This could get interesting. Yeah, I've got 10% battery life on the phone on Steadicam. So I might have to put it down for a moment and stick the old cable in while we get sorted out. Right, anyway, let's have a look where that one was. It's the same one created 2 weeks ago. 25 cm, and that one's up to 28 already. Superb. So that update has just been added onto that one. If you go onto that product page, you'll be able to see it. What's that? Development page is fab. How about we an update after we bought it and got them home? Get Harriet to help. What do you say to that, Arts?
What did you say?
Someone says get Harriet to help. Yes, so we are obviously other features. We've got a lot. We've got a roadmap. Dan is very, very deep in a massive part of this whole development at the moment. So yeah, enough said on that one. And we are still the 2 Chagois. The battle continues, and with these ones as well. I'm just going to ask AJ to keep sharing between these two, mate. I'm just going to fetch a cable, otherwise we're going to lose the camera. You might lose the audio for a sec, guys, as well, because it's a bit further than it should be for that one, I think. Cracking fish still going there, though. Now, fortunately, I have got a massive cable. Just that gimbal will not like it. How we're looking. So, where are we? 1 Chagoi still going. Nice battle on the Ginrin. That bigger show that stuck 3 cm on in 2 weeks. How's that? And this is no fucking, this is not just making shit up, guys. When I say things, it's backed by decades of experience of doing this relentlessly. But I mean, how cool is it to literally see it there, all documented, dated in. Very, very cool. And like I say, you'll get that whole history will transfer into your My Collection page as well. Right, what I'm going to try and do as we move to Hi Utsuri in a minute, folks, I'm going to see if we can just get the cam sat steady up here. Pass it here then, dude. And it'll give him a break as well, won't it? Gears and a brake. So what we'll do... Oh, not that way. Not that way. And that'll just allow me... Oh. There we go. So we can leave it here because while those auctions continue, you've seen the fish. They're incredible value at the minute. I mean, at 240 and 300 quid, including your growing period to end of September. If you're worried about it being at the end of September, we know we'll be able to offer you overwintering at the very least. It's still generally a very good time to move fish over, especially with temperatures as they are these days. And more than likely, there'll be the option to extend the growing anyway, because these are not, by the end of September, there'll still be time to go. So you'll get an update sent. You'll see that review come through. It'll likely be a video at that point with a new size, and you'll have that option to extend it on from there. Chagoi with the white tip fins now finished at 250, and Ginrin still going. So we're going to just leave this here for a moment. Excuse that cable. I can't do a lot about it. We'll leave that here for the moment, just while that's charging. It should be pretty rapid. And then I'm just going to go and put these fish back. Oh, I knew it wouldn't like that. In fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Be even more sensible. There we go. We're just going to come back to this for now. Wow, that does have a good charge, so I'll pull that down a little bit. And might be a bit blurry because I've got, in fact, let's turn that off as well. There we go. So we're just going to have a quick scoot. Put all these fish back while you lot battle away for those exceptional fish. Ginrin Chag still going strong. And then we're getting set up for those Hi Utsuris, ladies and gents. The Battle Royale. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing them all in here and doing the updates for each fish as well. Right, Arts, can you clear that out for me with the net and then put one of the buckets of hot in? Battle Royale. These Hi Utsuris really are ridiculous, though. Even just catching them up again today, seeing that skin as it was, wowzers. So Nogami Showa's going back. Just checking at base. Check in with Dan. I know, is that Ginrin Chag doing something weird? Just one for now. I'll check it. Here we go. Right, get them shows back in. Fantastic. 2 and 3 cm in 2 weeks. Lovely stuff. Let me just check that. We'll have the other one in, mate. It needs it. Just say the Nogami growing will be extended. There'll be an option to extend with all of them. It's been till end of September included, and we'll go on. We will go on from there for sure, because that whole pond has got, it needs time. You know, it's got a long period ahead. Right, ladies and gents, we're going to get set on some Hi Utsuri madness. Nogami Showas are still crazy value. 260 on the first one, 275 now, getting there. 351 on the other. It's fairish. Ginrin Chag still going strong. You do get some good value out of me. So just going to explain these Pandora Hi Utsuris. This picture is the, and I'm going to get them, we'll get them live. This, and they're going to be 5-minute auctions with an anti-snipe on there when we get them live. I'm not going to muck around. The picture was done way back, so hence the development page was for these, because they've had another update since, and they're going to get another update today. So there's 3 data points. The picture, you'll have original, and you'll be seeing the fish as they are right now on the live stream. I will have a quick look at them gender-wise, but I'm not doing anything. I'm certainly not guaranteeing anything. I don't want to mislead. It's tough, but they're a decent size, but still young fish. We'll just see how these, maybe give these auctions a chance to fizzle out so we can get a bit more of a boost in the cam. While we are waiting, ladies and gentlemen, if you are joining me on YouTube and would like to take part, the best experience for this that we built is the over at my platform, nishikigoi.com. There you can see all the fish that we're looking at as they appear on the listings, either auction or fixed price. You can participate in the community chat over there, and also get the live stream, either video or just audio, and have that there and browse around the page doing whatever you need or want to do. So there we have it. 261 on the Ginrin Chag at the minute, 351 on the second Nogami Showa, and 280 on the other one. Anti-snipe is set on those. Oh, Mr. Kev, happy new Chag to me. Well done, pal. You got your pond all sorted then, Kev? Or you're in a temporary still? And if you want to register, the QR code above, whichever way it is, it'll take you straight over to get it done, or links are in the description of the video on YouTube. Like I say, nishikigoi.com. Registration is free. I should see how battery's doing here and try and get... No, it's pond's not done. Brilliant. Right, let's wake up. Steady cam. Oh, there we go. We're straight back in. See how battery's doing. Not a lot, but we'll do our best, darts, won't we? Do our best with what we've got. Hey, Utsuri time then, folks. And yeah, I'm just going to have to keep managing that battery. Battle goes on 3 fish over there. Right, let's get set up properly again. Wrong one. There's a nice view of the boiler. I tell you what, that is a... Look at that madness going on behind there on boiler system. Hell of a bit of kit, that. One of the biggest investments the farm's ever had, but couldn't be able to do half of what we do. Hey, here he is, look. Right, Hi Utsuris. Let's go. We're going to start with so all of these are going to be auctions. 2 levels of stash. We're going to start with the, let's say, slightly more reasonable level. In fact, very reasonable level of stash, let me tell you. Let's do it. So like I say, when these pictures appear, please remember that it's the old pictures. They're now really old pictures. I'll look back at the history of it. Look at them. You ready for big reveal, arts? Oh, blimey. Look at them. So we'll get them in the bigger bowl in a minute. I just want to keep focused on them. Just want to, so we're going to do the updates on them. In fact, I tell you what, let's jump straight in. We'll get the auctions running, then we'll add the updates on. Or who knows which way we're going to do it. So I'll give it away now so you can brace yourself. These 3, this is going to include the growing to the end of September. These 3 will have £200 each starting bids. That is mental. I don't expect it to stay there at all. If it does stay anywhere near there, we might not get to second net, let me tell you. These are the Dainichi Pandora bloodline. These growth genetics in here are wild, color level, wild where it's getting to. Look, savage stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get them live and then I'll have the updates on. We'll put a bit more time on these than I'm expecting to do. And looking at where time's heading, I think these will probably be the last of this tonight. These and the others, and we'll probably jump on with the other stuff I've got tomorrow at some point, maybe. Let's see how we go. See if anyone we're wanting more at the end of it. Right, let's do it. And, well, there we go. We've got to clean all three other auctions are now done. Right, first one up on my list is going to be this one first, Arthur. Look at that. You can just see, look, the body lines on them are mad. Absolutely mad. So like I say, going to be a 200 start. £5 increments.
What which one it was?
It's all right, mate. It was this one.
No, this one.
And we'll go with our typical, should we do 3 or should we do a short? I tell you what, 30-second and 30-second on the anti-snipe. So you're going to have to be on this if you want to get involved, and no max bidding. That's no maximum bidding on that. We'll publish straight away. We'll start straight away on that one, and we will let it run for 10 minutes. Roughly. In fact, there's no need. There's no need for 10 minutes, is there? We can have 5 minutes. So we've got the anti-snipe. Who knows how long it'll rumble on for.
I think the phone's nearly dead.
It's all right, pal. Right, first one is live. Remember, that's the old picture. I'm about to jump into it now and add the history. You'll already, if you go on there, you'll already be able to see the, these are only Tosai as well. Yes, you can see the history, and I'm about to add another update as well. Wasn't too long since the last one. It was when Dan was here. So you can see the one on there now, 200 start bid, 500 increments, and you've got the growing through to the end of September. I believe that's on there as well. It is included in your final bid. And whether we get to next level stash will all depend on the results here. Right, there it is. It is... God, they send me bloody dizzy, these things. That one there. So it was 36 cm at the last update, which was 2 weeks ago. They just say 36 cm, didn't I? Yeah. Don't know what I actually just said, but and we are currently fighting me. Crikey. Might be 39, but I'm going to award it 38. Let's have a good look at that one in that bowl, Arts. You can really see how that colour has enhanced since that picture as well. It's an old picture. And it's that magic of really bringing that colour on. So there we go. In on that now, you'll get to see the full history. Luke, the next three I've got are ones I'm really reluctant to let go. We're going to do it though, but they're £500 start bid on the three coming after this. So a big jump. I mean, it looked a good colour there. If we look all the way back to when these were, my goodness, it was crazy. But there you can see, look, we've got that graph. So we're up from 30 cm on the 25th of Feb, up to 38 currently. And there's been lost time in between all that as well. Plenty going on. Right, next one. Artist struggling here. In summer holiday mode, isn't he? So how are we doing on that one? And there's a little update picture. You'll see how it works as well. That was just a quick record picture that Dan did on there, but it gives you an idea of how it's just going to build over time. 235 on that at the minute. Oh my God, that's mental. 240 now. That is madness. That's not as much as these went for in the event. It's still, we're into 249 on it. Anti-snipes on. There's game on now with the anti-snipe. Don't let me down, folks. Do not let me down. These are special Hi Utsuris. You're going to struggle to find them at that level, and certainly not the Pandora with them genetics. Next one up. Same on the next one. We're going to publish straight away. We're going to start straight away. You can just see, look, next one up, Arts, is going to be this one. We're going to have to put that cam back on charge in a minute, folks, as well. So have a good look. I actually daren't go and look in that auction page right now. All I know is I hope there's an absolutely mental battle going on for it. 2.6 never. 2.64. Holy shit. Little bit gutted on that one. Not going to lie, a little bit gutted there. Right, next one is now live. I'm going to go in and update the information on that. For what these are, that is a sacrilege price. So this one, last documented at 35 cm. Again, we're working a couple of weeks ago, and yep, we're at 37. Let's have a good look at that one in that bowl. .37 cm, submit. That update's now been added if you want to have a look at the chart on that one, ladies and gents. 210 currently on that. I think you're wanting to see me go home in tears. Someone's saying these guys are pro. Thank you. Glad I managed to convince you. Been blagging it for 20 odd years. Crikey. So 220 on that one. Anti-snipe is on. That is, let me actually go in and have a look there. So we are from 28 cm up to the current 37 so far. That one progress picking, one size update. You can see now, look, really on the stride, because there was a lot from the February documentation. There was a lot going on, a lot of ups and downs and bits and bobs. But now you're seeing this last phase, look on the chart especially, how that's taking off since we get the consistency pinned down on it, and away they go. In all this, I forgot to actually really tell you about the fish. But obviously the bloodline, the Dainichi Pandora, unbelievable genetics for the growth. The pigment here doing well. I expect a lot. And you can see the trajectory they're on there to the end of September as things are. They're going to be big fish. Hence why the prices as they are at the minute is cutting deep. It really is. AJ's struggling with this. Get them low, look. Really, what you do get, so you get this odd bit of spotting. I think you guys, a lot, it frightens them. That's just sumi. What we look for with the dusting is actually within the benny, and they're really, really clean. That's where you don't want it, because it absolutely tanks them. Now, this is the third one. There's a slight split in the fin on this one, but we've got the growing. I'm not concerned. Huge slab of a head on that. So what I'm just going to do for a moment, you've had a good look at all the fish. Because we need to just put a bit of life back into this camera, I'm going to drop onto that view with you guys. And get this whacked on charge again for a minute. Just so we don't lose it completely, which I have just done, funnily enough. That'll be a nightmare. Hopefully it'll come back to life. So where are we at? 240 on that one. Jesus, 250 now. Anti-snipe been triggered. Come on, guys, that's just crazy. Crazy stuff. I'll get the last one set up now. What I'm actually just going to do, Arthur, I'm going to go and put this on faster charger. Just come here a minute. I want you to tell everybody on the stream all about your Shiro and why you picked that one and anything you can remember about it in your Japan trip. Actually, that's like, because I've got the microphone, so Daddy's got a bad idea there. We should do that sometime, though, shouldn't we? Yeah. Right, I'll let you hold the fort in here for a minute. Just remember, no one can hear you, though. Just bear with me, folks. Got a very, very fast charger in office to plug this into. I'm back. Right, is it time for me to cry? That's doing a bit better. 295 quid. Hey, crikey. 300 now. Can get this one up to about 5. It'll compensate for the last one. And I will get the other one live now. But it is the auction. You never know. Each night, each day. There was a lot of people after them who I think... Let's have a look. 305 now on that one. We're having a nice anti-snipe battle. Just about another... There you go. 310. About another 190 quid to go. Help me sleep. Right, and that last one coming up, we'll get that size updated in a moment as well.
Also, that does have a slight split next to it.
It does, mate. We've already said about that. 310 on that last one. We are 350, and that were right in the dying anti-snipes. And the next one is also now live, ladies and gents. See how that's progressed body-wise. That's nuts. Say apologies, we've not got the cam yet, but we will have shortly. And appreciate everyone who stayed on the stream as well, along with us. Still 125 people, which is amazing. Has dropped off a bit now. I think some just absolutely sick of hearing me for an hour and a half.
I measured for about 34.
Right, let me update the information on the other one.
Not quite 35.
So this was at 33 on the last check. And it is just touching 35. So we have just moved that over, but obviously we ain't got the other cam live yet. So I've just added the update onto the page for that one as well. Other one finished. Don't even go and look at that. Let's have a look. Have a good mind. So these other three, we're going to start with one, and we'll see how that goes, because they are savage. Even at the 500 start bid, obviously that's not where we want to be with stuff like that. We do that. You probably noticed I have fixed prices I work to on the start bids, and we put fish in them, generally in a way that makes them very, very appealing. And often in a way that the start bid offers insane value for money, if I don't say so myself. So at 240 now on that one. Again, you can see the chart started off at 25, now at 35. Like you see, I had that long period that was a lot steadier because there was a lot going on, a lot of change. And now you see that bump on the graph where they've started shooting up. Well, that's on there now to have a look at. We're at 240 on that one at the moment. And when this is finished, we'll keep my fingers crossed that the phone's got a good charge, won't we, Arts? I'm actually going to slip these back in the pond.
I don't want to. Phone needs to charge slow. So I can actually get my fingers back.
You'll be all right. Feels like that light's really fading off at the minute, which is a bit wild. Oh, numbers are back up, 140 odd. You never know, if we keep this going, we'll do a few more after Utsuri's. Less people, less competition. You never know. Fantastic fish quality is amazing, thank you. Luke, let's see the A grades. These are fucking A grades that are on, mate. I hate that and all A grades. Triple X rated, X rated, triple X rated. $255 on this one. We're into the last 30 seconds. We're in anti-snipe territory. They have been crazy, crazy bargains, them. $260 now, anti-snipe triggered. Keep it going, folks. See the structure on that one, very different to the last two. It's a little bit more square if you kind of get it. You can see it on the head and the thing. It's going to lead to a more powerful kind of stocky frame as it grows out, that one. It's possibly why the others have shot on a tiny bit more in length. They'll get volume, don't get me wrong. It's the way the body, the structure actually forms. Every fish has a different body type. You can read that from the bone structure. Not forgetting these are still tosi. They'll just be, what, about 14 months old now, something like that. 260, 265 now. Someone's anti-snipe that light right at the last bit. Yeah, the AAA rated, triple X rated, whatever. We're going to get they're the same size. These are just. I was looking the other day. I was growing these through to Nissan. We let them go at that point when I can obviously sex them accurately and all the rest of it. But yeah, we like to mix it up, don't we? 275 now on that one, coming into the last 30 seconds. Again, someone using that anti-snipe very well. If you are over on YouTube, just a quick one, and you'd like to, well, you're wondering what the hell's going on, just me talking at the screen. On my platform, rickystud.nishikigoi.com, we've got auctions currently running. You can register using the QR code above, or just head over there to on the domain name. And yes, Marie likes the edition cards, the size updates. It is pretty cool. You can head over there, and all on one device, our live community chat. You can watch along the stream there as well, video or just audio, and see all the listings and participate in that if you want to. It's all going on one screen, one device. Amazing stuff. Right, Battle Royale is still going on that one. 285. I'll be back in a second. Just get the first net out. Ow. And just decide what which one we're going to go with first out my net. 285. We are last 10 seconds. That is the end of that. I'm off, folks. Good night. No, I'm only joking. Right, let me go and see how my phone's doing and get logged back in. We'll leave you in here for a moment. Back in a couple. And we're back. We've got some juice. Just got to get everything logged back in for a minute. We are back. Right, let's get logged back in and get this camera's head back in the game. Because it is a temperamental one, to say the least. And get it all set back properly. There we go. We're back. Arthur's thinking, oh no, where's achy hands? Right, let's move on to, we're going to do one of my special ones. From the Triple X stash. Right, let me get the camera set. Oh, now we're wrong way around, aren't we there? Oh, God, that's the last thing you want to be seeing too much of that close. Let's just take that off a minute. And go for the back triple camera. That's better, look. Right, Arthur. Cameraman's had enough, look. Come on, show him that smile. He'll be all right when he's counting his £5 coins later. His face didn't like that one. Right, let's do it. Yeah, some proper man eaters as well. Ah, it's absolute beast. And it really is. This one is going to be a monster. Keen to see how much it's actually grown. Let's have a look at it. Just look at that. The pattern, the body line. Unbelievable. Let's get it straight into this big one, look. Get some nice footage of that arts. Just sized it. We'll get the update done in a moment, but just feast your eyes on that for a moment. Got that amazing checkerboard pattern to it. Just look at the structure of that fish. Coloration, superb. Hope Arthur's on double time. You need to stop. We don't want to introduce him to this concept of double time. He's certainly on ready for home time, but looks of his face. Right, I'm just going to add the update now because I'm in that view. So again, 2 cm up on this one. It's now at 38. That body line, I'm just telling you now, going to be so impressive. This is the one that's really got that capability to push on. It's not always at these early stages. It can be quite level. It's the structure that can really kick in later in its life. Keep it on fish, dude. So one of my absolute top tiers out of the whole batch, this. And I'm just going to set the auction up for it now. The update has been added, so you'll be able to jump straight in and see the history chart on that one. And I will have a look at a moment on an idea. It's going to be a 500 start bid, £10 increments. Do the 30 seconds and 30 seconds again. In fact, no, we're going to do it a bit longer because we're going to do our usual 180 and 180. These are special fish. Time for some consideration. And no auto bidding. You're going to have to be live in it. Same thing, growing included to end of September in your final bid. 100% there'll be the option to extend that through. Get in on Fish Arts. And we go. So what time are we on there? We're going to be... Yes, there's a split in the dorsal, but obviously it's growing with us. That is not an issue whatsoever. They do that quite frequently just from the aggressive feeding behavior, but because it's so warm, they heal up a treat very quickly. So we absolutely take my assurance on that one. Right. Yes. I mean, just look at the picture there. Look at the picture. The listing's now live. Look at the picture. Look at the old video of it and just see the progress in the colour for one. from 30 up to 38. Remember that period? Been a lot steadier in between. Let's get that cam right into it at the moment. Let's just have a quick look where it could be. There's absolutely no assurance on any gender here. Being sold as unsexed. And as it always happens, you see, this is what we get. So as you can see there, I'm getting absolutely no sperm. Looks like there's a tiny bit of dotting on the fin, but a female shaped vent. This is why I don't get involved in too much of that one. Any chance of seeing the other two to make a decision? Yeah, we'll show you them in the net there. I'm not saying that they're going to be making their way through. These are not bits, because as Nisai, when they get the kind of figures, they're going to be valuable fish for me here. Right. Let's just have a quick look here, Arts. That one in the ball is probably like the most traditional balanced pattern. Utsuri, obviously, these are out in the daylight. One's already really damaged itself from net. We've got a bit lighter pattern one. And this slightly heavier at the moment, but don't think it will be later on. Quality Utsuris. So there's 2 minutes remaining on that one. Let's give AJ's hands a little break. Let's look at that. The balance on the pattern, the bone structure. There's going to be so much more colour to lift out. I can see it here as well. The scales are absolutely loaded with pigment still. This for me is the pick of the bunch. That's why I've started with it. It's the vision I've got for that as it gets bigger. It's going to get big. Obviously, just another point on the gender. If I could guarantee that was female right now, what conversation do you think we'd be having? Probably won't be one around a £500 start bid. We do just take the punt on it, knowing full well that with a fish like this, the genetics they've got, the structure they've got, they're getting massive either way, with massive body raised in the right way. That's a fed up face, isn't it? Yeah. Is that enough? And 30 seconds. Now's your chance if you're doing it. Someone's saying they definitely want to have a bid on one of the others. Well, fair enough. We'll run them through. I'll get the next two last time. This is your last chance on that one. Last 10 seconds now. And you get to see it. And that's that one. First unsold fish. And you'll not hear a single complaint from me there. Right, it's last two Arts. Let's get them in. We'll whack the updates in. Before anybody asks, as well. We're not doing, there's no second chance offer or anything like that. They just go back into my collection for the growing. And they'll be back. Next chance will be about end of September. Look at that, he's not even getting up now. Lazy git. Come on your feet. Last 2 hearts. Keep it in bowl. Look, you're getting all you need in there. Right, I'm going to get these, we'll get both of these fired out. Updates done. I'm going to jump in now and just update them. And then these will be the last 2 lots of the evening, and we will, a few bits I've got, be some more Nogami Showas. I'm going to jump to those tomorrow, possibly even in a daytime, sort of lunchtime, afternoon one. See how we get on. Right, first one up. I'm just going to stick the update on. $36 on that one. That's one update done. I hope it's feeder time again. My Showa's right by me, getting another meal. And then the lighter one. Right, let's kick them both over. We'll let Artie do his last bit of filming for you. 2 absolute quality fish again. Pattern variations there. Just focus on one arch for a little minute, then jump to overlook because they're both swimming separately. They're together again now. There we go. Look. Right, folks. 2 updates done. Let's get the auctions set. First up, I'm going to be doing this one. It's going to come up first. Bit lighter pattern, crazy good balance on that again. Okay. And we're getting nearer with them ones. Again, 5-minute run time on them. Yes, there'll be an option to extend the growing beyond 100%. Like I say, with it's a pond I've got set out for them being in there for a good while till the end of, so basically September, you'll probably be another block of growing available through till end of December. Then we can offer overwintering as well. So that one is now live, ladies and gents. 5 minutes on it. That's this one. Let's get that on focus arts. Just superb, look. Cleanliness of the colour, that pattern is wild. Growth's been good from what I could tell as well. Oh shit, I put the wrong fucking start bid on it. That's me not concentrating. Folks, please do not bid on that right now. I'm not accepting that. It's just a typo. It's pulled through. That is now updated. Fucking hell, shit myself then. Yeah, oh, I appreciate. I've not seen that in the chat. I appreciate honesty there on that one. It would have been a proper bargain. That one's there. I'm going to work the other one through. It's last chance on these. There's no second stabs at them. Say Dainichi Pandora. They are still Tosai, about 14 months old at the moment. See what that one's done on its graph as well. Let's have a look. Bugger, wish I'd noticed. You just suddenly see a load of technical errors and the stream go down, website crash, you name it. That one's up 2 cm again over the 2-week period, up from 26 cm originally up to 36. So done really well in its time so far. And then just going to put that second one live. I'm going to do it all manually this time. I'm not fucking filling out in. Second one's been a real, had my eye on that for so long. That's the sort of one I think the size and volume is going to be its friend big time, because it's going to stretch everything out. I'm not worried about it getting too dark or anything like that. I've seen plenty of these fish over the years. I'm going to stretch it all out and make just everything with the more volume is going to sit really nice and proportionate. Just check that. And that one is also now live. That's it, folks. Brilliant. That is your last chances. Clock is ticking. What do you reckon? Should we relieve Arts of his duties? I think so. I think I can manage from here, AJ. Let's say bye to everyone. There's that one a bit closer up, look. Crazy nice balance to it again. That's been said of all three of them, to be honest. Such quality, depth of colour. Can't even tell you the kind of electric red that these goes far beyond what the Shinoda ones typically do, because of the type of Benny that they have. Obviously, these come from Showa. And being Dainichi Showa, you see what Dainichi Showa Benny does. It creates this quite phenomenal coloration. Who is it who said they wanted to bid on one of them others? Your chances are here. This one is, you've got 30 seconds left, probably not even that now. And probably a couple of minutes left on that one. We're waiting for that one. That's that one now finished. Chance gone. Unsold, and we have bids on this one. So that's the last one. Now, I bet I'm not even doing it with guesstimate sexes. It's a waste of time, mate, because I'm literally just going to be giving you a 50-60% guess at best, because it's not tying up on them. And just be dishonest a minute ago, thinking that they're female and they turn out the other way, you're just going to get pissed off. So that's why I don't bother, and I just set the price that I think's fair for what they are, where they are. Banging. Got to say, you'll get no complaints from me about putting them other two backs with my name on. So 510 we're up to on these. These have got the 3 and 3 on the anti-snipe. Tell you what's happened on this weird mirror camera setting as we've turned it back on. They are superb. So this is the one we're on. It must be a couple of people on that one at the minute. It's stunning. Get them. Actually got a little battle going on with that one at the minute as well. Everyone's happy with the purchases so far tonight. Glad to hear it. 540 on that one. We have got a battle on our hands. Just get me 550 now on that one as well. Look how good it is. Skin is just shining. Absolutely beaming. I am. Good job I'm not the sort of person to rub salt in the wound at the end of September, isn't it? But what you could have had for 500 quid. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. I hope connection's falling out with me now. Or is that my battery dying again? Could be. It is. That's officially the end of roaming cam, ladies and gents, for tonight. It's died. So we're just on the battle with that one. Now I'm going to slip them back in the pond. Might as well. You can't look at them anymore. Very nice battle on that one. That's making me happy. It's worth every penny. We've got 2, 3. There's 3 been in the bid for that one. 640 currently. Just about to drop under the 3 minutes again. Yeah, go on, rub salt in the wind. Absolutely. I can't wait. I'm counting down the days. Honestly, counting them down. I had one last year, paid £1,500. These are a bargain. Wish I had room. Yes, room is, I know that with my trops, a massive, massive problem. But yeah, great progress on that. 29 up to 36 so far. Say eventually, I don't know when, but during part of that period, they're going to get moved to a Hi Utsuri only pond. And away we'll go. 670 now on that one. Back to the 5 minutes. Absolutely amazing how many of you stayed 2 hours, 10 minutes. I don't think I've ever done a stream this long. This has beat the last long one we did. Remarkable. Appreciate that. I'll have Arthur asking me when we're going in a minute. He'll be absolutely pouncing on me. So frustrated, my pond won't be built until September. Hey, Nick, don't worry about that. This one's got growing on. A few of them have just been, so growing doesn't end until end of September. And can keep them on. Don't forget, we've got a lot of fish that we do raise for people here with them growing options in. It's a great one to get, try and obviously eke the most out of them as well. 695 we're up to now on that Hi Utsuri. Cracking battle to end the night. And then, so yeah, we're going to be on tomorrow. Don't know when. I didn't feel like it's going to be a daytime one, but we'll see how the daytime goes because we've got a shitload of fish to photograph. So it might end up being an evening one again. Last round of Nogami Showas. It's going to be the last of those until into the winter. And there's plenty of nice ones still to go at. I think I've got some more chags. I've got a few more chags to get through. We did the Shiro auctions, didn't we? And then, yeah. Oh, Saito Kohaku's got some big tosai out of there. Cole was photographing to push through. So quite a bit next week. And probably a tosai drop again. I've got the Aya Wakaba I've got to have a sort through them and get sorted. So 720 now on the Hi Utsuri. Just about heading into the last 3 minutes on that one again. Your lad's probably bidding on it with all his wages from tonight. Yeah, that'll be about it. Fucking hell. Honestly, they're the rates my kids expect. Fucking hell. It's first question. I've taught them well, to be honest with you. I said, right, do you fancy doing some work? First thing, how much? Like, fucking hell. And the rates, one of his mates the other day, it shocked him because he was with his pal. He's like, I mentioned about doing this shift with him. He said, same thing, how much? I mentioned it, and he sort of pulled a face. And his mate went, I only got a tenner for working a full day. Like, there you go, Arts. And that gave him some perspective then, changed it for him. Little shit. Unbelievable. And my daughter, Harriet, my God, she is a current one. The crochet has progressed into, she wants to start her own crochet business. She keeps asking me for a website. I've tried to explain that I don't want a crochet website to run. But she's not letting out. We've actually designed one, but I'm hoping to try and keep it locked up in the design phase. It's a tough one. Really don't want to piss on a parade, but I have not got time to run a crochet website at the moment. Cracks me up. She is absolutely ruthless, that child. Just add crochet onto my page. Yeah, could do. I told her. I says, look, just crochet koi. I says, people will absolutely love them. But she'd done a couple, and that's as far as that one's got. I was on £1 an hour at 13. Yeah, that would be about right. It's just unbelievable, honestly. Where we at here, Utsuri battle still going strong. We're at 760 on that fish at the moment. What a fish it is. Wonder if it's the same people still in. Oh, I can see a few different ones in there still. It's a hell of a battle. Hell of a battle. Yes, crochet. She did have one actually. She's getting me this morning to post to Mickey. So Mickey, at some point, we're getting your fish to her that she did. Crochet's not my thing. No, I am shit with stuff like that. Pretty creative, yes, just not when it revolves talent like that. To be fair, can make a decent koi, proper one. We can raise a decent koi. rscrochet.com. There we go. There we go. The battle continues. 770 now on the Pandora Hi Utsuri. $800. Someone's not messing there. Straight in, bosh. Let's see who blinks first. Don't actually know who it is. It's all the usernames. I'm not going to look it up now. So who saw the Taniguchi? If you scroll right up in the chat on the platform, you'll see that absolutely mental Taniguchi fish I shared. The Deutz yellow and white one. It's going to be so much fun when we get tapped into them. That batch of fish, I just can't tell you. There's so much in there. Madness like that. What a crazy, crazy fish that is. Imagine that growing out, what it could become. There's growth genetics in there. There's proper growth genetics in there. There you go. Dan's just shared it, I think. This one here. Oh no, maybe he didn't do it right. He's going to do it in a minute. Looks like someone's blinked on the Hi Utsuri. So we're at 800. We're under the 3 minutes for the trigger for the anti-snipe at the moment. Oh no, 805. Someone's back in. We're back in. The battle continues. Can't even take you for one of them little walks round tonight when I'm done. Although I think the only walk I want to do is to the office and back home. Something to eat. 820 now. Absolutely madness on that one. I say madness. Definitely fair money for what that's going to become. I can promise you that. There it is. Dan's shared that now, so it's moved down in the chat. You can all see it. That thing is crazy. The best thing about all this is, as much as I know the genetic history, the family tree, the bloodline, so I can explain what's going to come out of them, or why we're getting the mutations in there. Excuse me, that there are. 825 now on Utsuri. And I can absolutely assure you growth. I think we know with Taniguchi, it's to be expected because everything he does is with size in mind, obviously. But the bit I can't tell you is how something like that Dan's just shared again is actually going to progress, change and develop. And you're going to hear that quite a bit with some of the other stuff in there because, yeah, it's just, there's just so much of it all, so much. Yeah, Lou, 125 plus some growing options. Yeah, no, the growing option for 2 months will be 125, pal. That's where that's at. Just need to stick an absolute wedge on front foot fish, mate. That's one I'd definitely be willing just to lock up and wait. God loves a trier though, pal. 8:30 now on the Hi Utsuri. The battle continues. Any more Tosai dropping this week? I think we're going to be doing the Ayawakaba. And I don't think there's going to be anything else ready new. And then I'm going to turn my attention, because too many people waiting now, turn my attention to the first drop of Tamasaba, I think. Going to have to be in the mix at some point once I figure out how to do them, or best way of doing it. So, Tatikoi, I mean, you've got until the shipping window we're in, by the way, folks. So you've got until Thursday midnight to book shipping for the week after next, the week beginning, whatever it is. Anyway, you get what I mean. I'm getting a bit tired now. Week after next. So I really am starting to flag as well. So yeah, up until Thursday midnight, we'll get as much as we can done and out until that point. Fairground net and scoop. I think the first release, because I want to keep the price down as well, we'll get them all in here, you'll see, and we'll just do them as a drop where we send out. Well, you'll get one at random because they are very, very nice. So that's a point there as well. Look, as Dan said, you can book your shipment. You can also edit, if you've got one booked, you can edit it until Thursday at midnight as well, in case you do buy something else. If not, you know you're already booked in and don't miss it for that following week. Hi Utsuri battle continues. 860 now. People don't want to let that go. Hang on, this is, I'm just checking. Dan's just given me some information here. And that's going to blow my mind a little bit. Fucking hell, if that's what I think it is. Madness. 890 now on that one. The battle continues. So again, my world, the tech world that has introduced itself. Did I say this week, Tamasabas, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Right, how's this one for you for a figure? It's just sent me a stat. In the last 6 hours on the platform, the amount of requests, so interactions with the site in the last 6 hours. Does anybody want to have a guess? Anybody want to have a guess? I think it's fair to say it's doing well. And this is probably why the thing blew up the other week. Oh, it's just changed. The number's changed again. Luke, you're going to have a better guess than that, mate. You're both going to have a better guess than that. Heidi, that's probably because we've been swamped with the requests. We're getting. I'm going to actually sit down with Tracy next week and bosh through them and get caught up, because obviously learning on the job as well. No, you're all still wrong. So this is Luke. Dan's just given me the current number of requests. $1 million. That's no, it's not quite that. So the requests figure is, as he's just done it in the last 6 hours, so I don't know, last 6-7 hours, 86,813 requests on the site. I think we have found out why it had a meltdown the other day, if it was anything near how that was. And there you go, in the last 6 hours, he said, fucking hell. And this is the stuff we don't think about. You know, I certainly didn't, working into this world, that, you know, the what you have to do infrastructure wise to serve it all up. I do know what it's starting to cost to do that, mind. That's getting interesting, Daniel, who's just got access to my debit card. Doesn't even fucking ask anymore, just does. Crikey. Yes, crikey, that is some absolute madness, that is. It really is. Going to get even more when I just can't wait. When you see what we're cooking up, honest to God. And I think we're going to actually line up. In fact, here's one to bear in mind, folks, because I know a few have been asking about physical events. We're thinking, we're plotting, we're seeing what's going off. But what I'm wanting to do, we might tie our next Grow On event with a launch party. I'm not sure if the two are going to clash. We might disconnect the two, but I'm wanting to do a launch party for this next phase. Something to bear in mind. It'll be an evening to set aside, I think, which is going to be really, really cool. I'm hoping a lot of you can come and support it and see what we've been doing. Because I think nothing been done like it. I can promise you that. And I think it's just going to be a truly this has been game changing enough, but that's just gonna kick it up. Yes, on tickets. Launch party for merch. Now, if I'm doing it, I should try and get some done for that night, though, shouldn't I? Problem is, all this stuff relies on me putting dates on a calendar, and the way my brain's wired, it does not like dates. It likes a bit of wiggle room and flexibility in there. Anyway, back to Utsuri. Jesus Christ. I tell you what, I'm going to clock off in a minute and leave the guys to battle it out, because they're making the most of the anti-snipe. 9:15 it's up to now. Mickey, yeah, the Marado Koi event. I have literally had a dip in there the other day. It's one of my green ponds, unfortunately. But we're going to tie that in with all this stuff that we're planning and get it done. Good news is that we've been bashing the food into them, and we're going to actually open that event up a bit more as well before we set it out. So plenty coming, ladies and gents. We're starting the photographing on the Nogami one this week. They're looking insane. There's, cameras. That was something that died on us last week as well. The fucking flash gun. Of all the things, it's the workhorse on the farm, and it were on strike. It were on strike. Then it was in limp mode when it did come back, and luckily we've got a new one now that is. I think it's fair to say the other one been dying for a while now. I've seen how this new one performs. 9:25 now on that Utsuri. 9:30. Absolutely slogging it out, this bet. It is down to, we are on 2 people now. Two people we are on. $9.35. There's one last thing, folks. Please, 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 come on, get creative again. Because I promise you, for the next bit, if you've not got yourself a username, get creative, get yourself a username banged on so you've got your identity within the community for people. You can hide your proper name. That's not a problem. You can set your profiles public as well. So as you build up your My Collection, others, especially from the live chat, can go in, interact. You can show them fish off that's in your collection. Really, really nice to do it. 9.75 now on the Utsuri. What a battle that one's been. But yeah, very nice. Please take advantage of everything we're doing. Dan's just shared it, look, where you can set your username, claim your unique one, get your identity within the platform. Because again, for everything coming, be well worth it. I can have a play with your collection page. You can show what you want to show. Right, I am going to officially sign off. We'll see where this is. A couple of minutes on it. I don't think it's over yet. And I am going to sign off at 8:30. Got a bit of life back on the phone as well now. So yes, get your username, folks. 9.75. We are actually moving into the dying moments. And ND Morley thinking of changing his. Yeah, Dan's just said it there. Can't do that. It's iconic. Andy, I've been thinking, I know what you need to do. You need another pond, and then you can do a Taniguchi only collection as well. How cool will that be alongside it? You see, always thinking, pal. And you can have another username. We'll have to do another account. Right. ladies and gents, I am going to clock off. I appreciate absolutely everybody supporting, being in the mix with this. The Hi Utsuri Battle Royale is continuing on. $9.90 now. I'm going to leave those guys to it. Best of luck. And you will be seeing me tomorrow at some point. Enjoy the rest of your evenings.